Hello everyone, and welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Today we have Torchlight 2, or the beta of it, at least. We were lucky enough to get in, and I know you all love all that pointing and the clicking that we do, because Diablo. So we're gonna check out Torchlight 2. Just jump right into a new game here. I've already played a few hours with my guy, though he'll be gone soon because this beta ends tomorrow. So much wasted time. But we'll start a new game just for the sake of kind of showing early game stuff. 4 classes going on here. We got the Ember Mage, you got your Berserker, you got the Engineer, and you got the Outlander. Basically, Ranger, Mage, attack DPS, attack tank. Though also has some magic stuff. We're gonna try rocking the Berserker, just because I didn't do that. And we'll go with this crazy looking lady. And, sure, that fade. Yeah, this is randomizer. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, I can't do random character names. So, why don't we say Pink Dot? And character name is Crazy Lady. That doesn't look like it's covering her boobs very well. Is that just suspenders? That's... Alright. Not my personal choice, but whatever. Lots of new pets in here. You got Wolf. Hawk thing. Hawk with crown. Hold on, is there a name for it? Oh, just Hawk. I don't know why it's got that weird little like Triceratops crown going on. Papillon, ferret, lizard guy, cat, panther, and bulldog. We are gonna go with a ferret because why not? Oh, I can do a random pet name, but not a random person name. Milo the ferret. See if different appearances. Nope. Ferrets can only look like ferrets. All sorts of different modes, hardcore mode, like pretty much, you know, what you expect came back. We'll just play on normal. No single player in the beta, so we have to start an internet game. Though, chance though we'll just playing it. We'll just start our game and then no one will join because that's kind of the way this beta has gone so far. If you want to play this single player, you totally can. I haven't really seen if this is any different from what's the standard single player. That's not really out yet.
3 heroes confronted the beast called Ordrak. Yet even
it's full-on cutscenes this time.
Ordrak's corrupted heart endured and called out.
What is just everybody and these sketched out looking and these like all like, you know, sketch style looking movies? Like, I like it. I just feel like the style's being used a lot lately. Also, this specific animation, like, it must be an animation company, because I've seen, like, 17 different games that have this same look to the animation. Like, Risk Factions had it as well. And it looks really good, but, like, it's a little eerie to see that style in so many different games and so many different franchises. Like, kind of Shank has it a little bit as well. So yeah, skip past that. You guys can see the story later. Where's my pet? There he is, I'm a ferret. Let's go get a quest from the destroyer from the first game. He's like, you can get claws, or more claws. So we're gonna go warn the Assyrians about badness. And hey, guess what? This is one of these games. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna click on these guys, they're gonna die. Eventually, I'm going to level up, and then I'm going to learn abilities. Already got an ability. I've got this, Mister. Let's see what that does. Allows me to do Shadow Claws. Yeah. I've got this meter here. Engineer had a crazy meter, too. Give me a second after I'll finish clicking on guys, because, oh, I gotta click on guys. Gotta click for death. And then I'll figure out what those all do. Yeah, interesting thing, you'll notice that it keeps saying shattered there. That's because guys with shields, I can just break their fucking shields, which I think is really cool. So let's see. Berserker charge bar. Berserker gains, charge decays after a period of inactivity. Upon charging fully, Berserker ends its frenzy state, dealing critical damage to primary targets and increasing critical hit chance on AoE targets. Frenzy lasts for 5 plus 0 seconds after the first strike. Alright, there's modifiers for that. The Engineer's thing is somewhat similar but the difference is it's not one-handed. It is one-handed, so I'm gonna put that in my hands. Lots of special weapons per class too. Only the Berserker can use like claw and knuckle type weapons. Only the engineer can use like these giant wrenches. At least I think only he can use them. Lots of specialized gear. Like overall, this game totally feels like one of those kind of games, and that's kind of a good thing. This is exactly what you want. It just feels like a very evolved version of what Torchlight 1 was. You can notice, like, I'm not in the dungeon right now. I am doing an overworld thing. There are little dungeons threads throughout the overworld. It kind of feels, which I quite like, it kind of gives it a much more open feel. Lots more stuff, lots more abilities, all new characters, a nice variety of pets. Your pets can go buy stuff now, too. Like, you can send them to town to pick stuff up, but you can also send them to buy stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, let's get that. Heal my health up with H critical strike. I've noticed some really decent passive abilities here. I think these aren't in the beta. I don't know what those are. Decent story too, from what I've played. Again, I've maybe put 2-3 hours into the game, and kind of an interesting story so far. Basically, what's happening is the player characters from the first game have all kind of gone on to do various things within the realm, and the alchemists was essentially researching Ordrak's heart, and now he's seemingly gone crazy and is doing bad stuff all over and fucking with elemental spirits. Yeah, so you get to see, as a result, you get to see all sorts of interesting new areas. You're getting to kind of see new quests. And quests are far more emergent than they were in Torchlight 1. You're not just picking up quests in town anymore. You'll often be grabbing quests out in the field, right by the entrance to this little dungeon you didn't have any reason to go in, and now get to. Oh, stuff to pick up. This character moves way faster than the engineer. That's awesome. Move a little slow. I think my ferret killed that. How do you get killed by a ferret? I imagine that's not a pleasant death. But yeah, I mean, it's another clickfest, and I have no problem with that. For as much as I love Diablo, it's like I said in the Diablo heads up, this has a very they don't really need to be compared, because as much as they have very similar gameplay, there's a very different aesthetic and feel here. This is going much more for the traditional feel in a lot of ways, whereas Diablo was far more. It was trying some new things, and not to mention, like, there's just a there's an overall different feel. Like, Diablo is very severe, and I like the severeness of it, but you know, we don't all want to live in a heavy metal video 24/7. This has got a much more chill, relaxed, it's got a more like cartoony vibe to it that works a little better in some places. Though they do it, not to say it's completely new stuff. Not to say it's completely bereft of any kind of, like, I don't want to say adult content, but kind of like maturity. At one point you're dealing with, you know, cults of Cthulhians, and that's always cool. Hello. Look at this. That's nice. Pointless, but nice. Lots of champion enemies still. You're still gaining fame. Like all the systems that essentially worked in Torchlight 1 are totally still here.
State your business.
I would like. Yeah, more stuff for your pets. There's collars and tags you can put them now, which are specific pet armor. Cowl, shoulder armor. Let's gear up for my pet, for my ferret. Ferrets deserve equipment, don't they? Yeah, they do. What's this? Healthy light tunic. Yeah, I'll put that on. Lots and lots of colored loot. If you like your colored loot, this is the place to do them. I would say there's even probably, like, as much as the loot in Diablo is great, there's a lot of junk loot in Diablo, and I found, like, I didn't pick up... I mean, I only went through it once on normal. I do have to go back and play way more of it, but... I found I didn't get a ton of, like, legendary, awesome stuff. Whereas I was picking up kind of more interesting overall loot in this, in my time with it. Because I was picking up stuff like... I picked up, like, the helmet of an enemy I found, which I thought was really cool. Let's see what we got here. Hastily Raper. I'll give myself some poison resistance, and I'm gonna put this sword on. But yeah, like I found like just kind of some more interesting loot here. Lots of quests. Like this game seems very deep, and keep in mind it's also the nice budget alternative. It's 20 bucks, or it will be 20 bucks. You can pre-order right now for 20 bucks. Compared to Diablo's 60. So this is kind of the more budget-minded thing, and also like. It's a game with kind of a smaller footprint power-wise. I mean, Diablo 3, for as much as I love it, makes my computer whine. It hurts her. But this game, you know, no problems. It still looks great. So that's important. I'm gonna grab a crew cannon. Oh, poison ammo. Grab that too. Oh, yeah, I leveled up. I forgot about leveling up. Let's attribute some points. Let's see. Same level up system as before. Kind of exposes a little bit more of what that stuff does, which is nice. Oh, and I meant to mention the interesting thing with items. Rather than having it so it's just like you have to have this to equip an item, every item that you will get, regardless of what it is, can be equipped if you don't have the proper stats here, if you just wait to hit a certain level. So you'll get an item that says, here, let's see if I can find one in my inventory. Ah, here we are. Like, see, it says there, requires level 2 or dexterity 23. So let's say I were to pick that up at level 1, but I had 23 dexterity, I could equip it. Or, let's say, you know, I'm focusing on strength but don't want to put the points of dexterity to wield it, I can just wait to level 2 and then put it on, which I think is a really good system. That was a big... I wouldn't say a problem with the first game, but I ended up putting so many points into the abilities that would bring down the requirements for items to the point where I almost didn't play with any of the actual stuff. So to kind of give it, so to kind of take that focus away and allow you to put these points into more interesting things is pretty useful. Transform into a spectral wolf and lunge through your enemies, damage them even. That sounds awesome! Yes, we'll do that. Switch that to that. I like and it still does that cool thing where you can have essentially 2 abilities on your right mouse button, and you just switch between them with tab. That's super useful. Where are you? Skill respec. You can only skill respec up to a certain point, if I remember correctly.
I thank you for your warning, but it has arrived too late.
These are all 50. This one's 53. Let's wield that. They do new splash damage, but ignore 25% of armor on regular attacks. Yep. We'll go find her. But first, put that on. Throw it away, I don't care. I don't have points to put in here. Oh, did I just level up? Did I just level up again? Yeah, I did. You level up a lot in this game. Put it all into strength, because why the hell not? This character is going to be gone tomorrow anyways, so, you know. Oh, no. Feeling free to just go crazy with it. Right, shift clicking. I'm used to right clicking. Sell some stuff. Nothing I want. We're not going to buy anything. Still have the shared stash. Here's all the stuff from my other guy that I've kind of dropped off. Weapon deals 100. Oh shit, did I sell? Oh, I sold my other sword. Oh well, no big deal. Why don't I give... We'll hold on to that for now. Suck that in there. All sorts of interesting stuff. And also there is kind of a personal stash as well. Well, let's go. Oh, no, not this way. Other way. I have not played this in a little bit, so... Yep, I'll go find your armor schematics. Fishing is totally back, and there's also like perfect fishing holes now where you have a limited amount of chances to fish at that hole, but they have better stuff in it. So they've really elaborated on every system they had that worked, which, you know, that's great. They've done a good job of essentially just being like, hey, we had Torchlight 1 and that was great, so let's just improve every single thing about Torchlight 1 and make Torchlight 2. What ability do I put on here? Cross Breath, Cold Steel Mastery, +2 to physical damage. Sure, why not? Make my physical attack stronger? That sounds great. Oh, skeleton. Die, skeleton. I really need a second weapon. That was stupid of me to give that away. Yeah, lots of different enemies. That's something useful. I mean, Torchlight 1 did a lot of kind of, there weren't a ton of enemies in that game, if I remember correctly. Like, there was a decent variety, but for, like, every kind of, like, section of the dungeon, they were very much the same, and it didn't feel like it changed up too much. They've done a much better job of kind of changing up here. So this is what I was talking about with emerging quests.
I need your help.
This one was just like, hey, I need this thing from this crypt. Can you go do it for me? I'll wait here for you. And you can be like, hell yeah, I can. You wait right here. And just kind of jump off from your current quest and go do this, which I think is really cool. It works well with the nice, with the whole... great part. It works well with the whole, kind of, much more, like, kind of overworld style that they have before. 10 portal script. Come on, I need another one-handed weapon. Oh. Why don't I put on a pistol? This is two-handed, so we're not going to use that. It'll suck, because, you know, fuck two-handed weapons. I need both hands full of death to do anything awesome. Yeah, I mean, and the fact of the matter is, this isn't coming out till June something or other. The people who are super ridiculously big into the genre, who have already picked up their copies of Diablo 3, will have probably played through Diablo 3 enough times that they might want a change. They might be wanting to change a pace, and I think this is going to be kind of the place where that picks up. It's super high quality. It maintains all the great things that we all love about Torchlight 1. It's just going to be a matter of people kind of taking the time from Diablo, just because it is a very similar gameplay experience, if it's not very similar in terms of content. And let's try out that wolf ability. Oh, yes, 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 yes to that. Wolves and health. Champion undead. That sounds like a bad thing. You're bugging me. Go away. You can just press space to take any, if there's anything on your screen that's bugging you, you can just press space to get it off. Castling boots are good though. Inventory quickly. Two-handed don't care. Ring pants are better. Sure, why not? And yeah, those boots look cool. Anything else worthwhile in here? Nope. Let's go. Oh. Playing games like this is it's kind of a pain in the ass for a video, just because, like, I want to look at everything, I want to click on everything, but I know I can't. But what did I hit level 4? Yeah, you level quick in this game. As far as I know, I think level cap's 99, so you are free to level for a while. Let's put on another ability if I can. And S. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. C. There we go. 4 points into dexterity. Really should have had another one-headed melee weapon. Some decent boss characters too. Some big bosses like the end of major story dungeons. I fought in some like really nice, big, large bosses, which that's always great. They had those in Torchlight 1 as well, but they weren't as common. Well, no, they were, but they weren't as big. Like, this game has done a better job of making them kind of more substantial. I mean, obviously, I'm doing my best to kind of showcase this game, showcase everything I can of this game, but it's kind of hard in such a small amount of time. There's a lot here, and this is a very deep game. Decent variety of environments too. I've seen it kind of. I haven't seen too much, but I've kind of seen it go. Kind of a mix of a lot of this kind of graveyardy stuff. I saw it do some more. Ooh, that guy looks big. That guy is big. I've seen it do some. I've seen it go like some more snowier mountain sort of things. Oh, that's because he is the big boss. You can tell because his life bar is orange. It's elite undead. I don't know what a Manu Ballista is, but I want it.
Not enough mana.
Oh, I am trapped in a corner. So I got my scroll. I'm on talk. I got some soul. I got some.
You have completed the quest.
Spalders. Got all sorts of goodies. Input beat. Soldiers. Shoulders of Might that I can't quite use. Manual Ballista. I can't use that either. And again, as you can see, if I hit Dexterity 30, which I will soon, I'll be able to put that on. If I hit Vitality, if I were to put some extra points into Vitality, I could use that right now. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Where is the way out? Over here? Alright, this way? I don't know. I mean, I really like Torchlight 1. It's kind of spent way more time with it than I should have. But this seems like a vast improvement over it. Like there's just generally more stuff to do with it, and there's more places to do it. Like the game feels bigger, which that means a lot. Sure, increase my frenzy. Man, I really like doing that. Oh, and I pick up new knuckle dusters? Yeah, I did. Now I can punch things to death. Get your ass to the surface. So, might as well show
My thanks.
pet stuff now. Grab these claws. What do I need to equip these claws? More strength. Dexterity 12. Alrighty. I will put more strength on next time I get the chance. Let's see. So yeah, no, hold on. I want that. So this is pet inventory, just like the last game. We're just gonna shift click everything I don't plan on using into the. Ooh, hold on. Let me use that at some point. Shift click all that crap in there, and then I can set it down now with that button. Or I could go to the shopping list and be like, you know what? I don't think I have enough scrolls of Identify, so you can just pick me up like 5 of those things. Yeah, 5 sounds good. Here, sell this shit as well. I don't need it. Spell dual wielding. Pass spell that increases the damage of all weapons when dual wielding. Put that. We just learn that. That sounds useful. So now my dual wielding's better. There is like passive spells now. So there's like one that increases your. There's one that increases your increases like your experience gain, increases your magic find. I just saw one that just like if I'm double wielding, I get more damage as long as I have that spell equipped. You can unequip and unlearn spells really easy now. Send the town send the pets down, and he'll go buy stuff for me, which I think is really cool. That mass grave doesn't look friendly at all. But it still looks like a cartoon mass grave. That shouldn't be a thing upon thinking about that. That's why cartoon and mass grave should not be in the same sentence. It looks like a World of Warcraft mass grave. Yeah, Pat's back from town, and he brings me items. Hey, Lick, let's kill that Lick. Shouldn't be fighting goblin fighter. That's bad. This is kind of more like this game is more about exploring and just kind of like really checking shit out. I want that. I want that chest. I'll kill ghosts for a chest. Like there's lots like for as much as yeah, you got goals. This game seems much more about just kind of fucking about and doing stuff in the environment rather than specifically going after those goals. Which I am totally down with. That's how I would like to play these games, so having that be encouraged is right up my alley. Music's a little soft. But again, this is a beta. I know I said at the start, but I'll mention it again now. Nothing here is permanent, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. They're not gonna... They've still, you know... The game is releasing soon, but, you know, they could still change things in the interim. I don't think they will. I mean, this seems pretty damn complete to me. But, as for right now, it's pretty much... This is pretty much... It's still a beta, and it's still technically... a unfinished product, which is not representative of the final thing. Well, is the program crashing? I hope not. That wouldn't be good. So yeah, hopefully that almost crashing thing that just happened isn't a part of the full game. You know what? What about that's just jitters. Especially as we are playing online technically, because the offline mode is not available in the beta. So the whole thing is, I want to shatter that guy's shield so I can actually kill him. I like the chunks coming off a guy. So yeah, this is the promising fishing hole I was mentioning. Better stuff comes out of here, but you can only fish so many times, so you got to do it properly, or it's a waste. Don't worry, my ferret will protect me. Man, I'm a bad fisherman. Fisher lady. Yeah, I got a thing. So yeah, if you like to waste your time fishing in this game, which I did more than I want to admit it, which I did way more than I want to admit, you could totally do that. And I'm gonna stop playing this eventually because I really could play games like this forever. My job consisted of nothing but playing point-and-click adventure games. I would die. But it doesn't. Point-and-click adventure games is not what I'm playing. I mean, point-and-click dungeon crawlers. That was me completely forgetting what... Just having a brain fart. I do that a lot. So yeah, I mean, there isn't really anything else to mention. I mean, for the most part, it's a lot of the stuff from Torchlight 1. I mean, there isn't really any drastic differences here. It's certainly an evolution of the first game just in terms of what's happening. It very much feels like the I would say the Arkham City to Torchlight 1's Arkham Asylum. Like everything feels a lot more open. There's just a lot more to do. But you know, much like Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, those games are the core essence of those games is pretty much the exact same. So that is the case here as well. Puppet is dead. There's still fame, so kill enough really powerful guys and you'll get fame for winning. That's still cool. It's a great way to have extra stuff. Eye of Gumrin. So yeah, I've noticed lots of socketable stuff from big guys like this, so that's kind of cool. So that's even on armor, I get extra fire damage, which I think is cool. So I kind of want to show one of the big boss things. Why don't we rush to the next area and go do that? Yep, not up here, I guess. Let's try up here. I don't know if this is randomized or not. I would imagine the overworld isn't randomized, but I have a feeling the dungeons are. I'm not 100% sure. Go this way, I guess. Darn. We're gonna go fight through a water temple. Oh, what did I? Oh, right, I did totally level up. I forgot about that. Oh, forgot to give myself a. Oh, I have a lot of new abilities. Let's take a look at that. Savage Rush, Shadow Wolf overtakes you as long as you hold down the mouse button. You dash continually. Yes. 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 And let's see. Put a claw over that one. Put that on. What does this do again? I'd like to put it on a weapon. Whatever. More poison resistance. Already got Ghastly Boots on. Whatever. Yeah, looks good. Let's go slash some guys. Attack speed. Oh, I just be Shadow Wolf at all times now. I like this. You run out of mana like immediately when you do that. But that is so much fun. Gonna go pick up some more mana potions so I can just waste them. You'll find bombs and containers now. They run down pretty slowly, so not something to worry about for the most part. That seems like a really easy way to get in trouble quickly. I love that. That's a fun ability right there. Yeah, lots of new revival things. You can arrive at the start of the dungeon, lose some gold. So, and I think it's just gold from the quest, not necessarily your own gold. I can't really tell. We'll resurrect at the start of the dungeon. It wasn't that far away. I'm used to playing guys with stupid high vitalities and strength, so this is not how I'm used to playing this particular game. So I'm maybe being a bit less conservative than I should be being. Aye. Not up here. Alright. My pen is apparently badly wounded. That's not good. Someone is badly wounded. There's a boss there. Let's deal with him. Oh, this is running time. As you can see, I completely forgot about tactics here. I'm kind of just fucking around. I would really like to show kind of a boss, but I don't know, they look like bosses. You don't really need to see the whole dungeon. That's Torchlight 2. It'll be out fairly soon. Release date is still summer 2012 according to Steam, but last I heard they were looking at June. I would imagine maybe middle end of June, if I had to guess. So yeah. You can pre-order now on Steam as well as I would just imagine Steam is probably the place to pre-order it. Yeah. I would say maybe look for the beta, but the beta is done as of yesterday. So, yeah. Anyways, that's Torchlight 2 on this Half-Beard's HUD, and we're out.